Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Ashley during editing. I just want you to know that some of the clips may be a little choppy. That's because I lost some of the footage. So I simply just used what I had and worked with what I had. So bear with me, guys, as I'm learning through all this process. So this is the kind of morning that we're having. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:23 a.m.
So as you can see, Elijah is up at 6:23 a.m. Now, I know most people, children may get up this early, but Elijah usually does not, and that's always usually helpful for me. I have to get undressed together for school, and that includes fixing a hot lunch for him daily, making sure that he's hitting his pretty much routine point by point. So, wish me luck since this one decided to wake up early. Um, let's see how the day goes. Bottle for the big boy. So it entertains him while I make my coffee and get Andres' chicken on. So we've managed to keep this one entertained. He has had his bottle and now it's on the floor somewhere. Time check. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:53 a.m.
6:53 a.m. So we're moving on. We're making progress. He's actually been a good boy this morning. I thank God for that because I'm ripping around like a chicken with my head cut off. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:43 a.m.
7:43 a.m. And Andres is out the door. He probably should have been out the door 10 minutes ago, but we rolling with it. Um, the unfortunate part about it, or the funny part about it, is that we literally live about 5 to 7 minutes away from the school with traffic. And he's late probably out of 5 days a week. He's probably late about 2 times out of the week. I just try not to make a big deal out of it because it's not going to serve any purpose but frustrate him before school. And I try to keep him as positive as possible because he does not really care for school. He's not really a big fan of school. And also, it's like with kids or whatever, and even with them growing into teenagers and young adults, it's like certain stuff is just really pointless. Yes, I want him to learn to be independent and punctual, but at the same time, at what cost? Do I want it to be where he's frustrated by the time he gets to school, so then he's not even taking in what he properly needs to take in? Or do I just, roll with it and, let things be the way they are? And like I said, just adjust our timing on our end, meaning like nighttime and then getting up in the morning. That's kind of what I've learned over the last 14 years with him is that he has a very specific way that he does things. He has a very specific way that he goes about his day, and instead of me always trying to push to change him, I learned to change how I do things. So if that means I have to get up a few minutes earlier than normal, that's what I have to do. If that means if I have to get him up a few minutes earlier, I'll do that. If I gotta change up the time frame in which we go to bed or this and that, those are the changes that we make so that he doesn't seem like he's feeling overwhelmed or feeling rushed or you know certain things trigger him. So I try to avoid those triggers. And like I said, with having the new baby here, having Elijah here is a lot different, and learning to adjust now with two different schedules. It's a whole thing. But I don't regret it. I don't, I don't mind necessarily. Sometimes it's frustrating, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, they are my children. I love them to death, and I would do anything for them. So about 8 a.m., I was able to actually get the baby back down, sleep for a little bit. I sat and contemplated on whether or not I was going to actually lay down with him. So I did, in fact, lay there until about 9 o'clock till I received the phone call from Andreas from school saying that he was actually having some struggles during class. So I took a few minutes, maybe about 10 minutes, and actually sat and talk with him to redirect him a little bit and get him back into class. So we did not have to actually pick him up from school early. So that is a blessing. Any day that he can make it a full day of school is always a blessing, and we'll take all the wins that we can get. So I'm going to end it here because that was a test run of our school day morning routine. So as always, please make sure that you like this video because I am literally pouring my heart out here, guys. I'm trying to be more transparent and vulnerable